This is the bag I get asked the most. Should I buy it? Should I be looking at it? I get asked about this brand a lot as well. If you have the inclination, go for it. Hello, and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, glad to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you're enjoying my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion, slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrate yourself, and of course, never forget to celebrate others. So, I am frequently asked about this brand, this bag, should I go for it? The answer is yes, yes, yes. It is the Aspinal of London, London Tote. I have mine in the largest size. There are 2 sizes, the midi and then this is just the London Tote. I love these bags. In short, this isn't going to be the longest review you've ever seen because I talk about them a lot. I love them. I've owned them for 18 months and a year respectively. So I think it is about time that I really sat down and analysed them, but I don't want to do it in a really lengthy capacity. So Aspinal of London. Fabulous British brand, great quality, beautiful aesthetics, very chic, very elegant, but they also have beautiful materials, they have beautiful colours, beautiful patterns, beautiful prints. So the brand is also a favourite of the royal family as well. And the fabulous Steph from Handbagholic has done videos in the past of the bags that the royals use, and Aspinal features on that list. Anyway, let's talk about them. So I, like I said, have the London Tote in these 2 sizes. I bought this one in July of 2022. I bought this one in January of 2023. And I missed out on a couple that I should have bought. I missed out on the Pool Blue. Really cheesed off at myself for that. Should have bought it. I also missed out on the Cloud Grey. Again, should have bought it. I just sat on it, and then by the time I went to do it, they were gone. And look, you play that game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I actually won when it came to these. I missed out on both, and then they reappeared, and I bought them instantly. Hopefully that happens with those 2. I'll buy them instantly. Anyway, let's go through the bag. I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to show you this particular version. So this is the Chack Hill Blue London Tote. Now it is a very large bag. This is probably about 42, 43 centimeters in width. Significant size, can fit a 15-inch laptop. It does not come with a shoulder strap. It is top handle, crook of the arm, shoulder exclusively. But you can do all 3, and you can do all 3 fairly comfortably. Shoulder becomes a bit more difficult if you are wearing multiple layers, a larger coat, for example. I tend to carry this bag top handle over the crook of the arm. It also fits fantastically over a suitcase, like the handle of a suitcase. So again, can be a great hand baggage type bag. But I would say that's better if you're traveling by train opposed to by flight, because you wouldn't necessarily want to put this in the overhead locker. It doesn't have a zip. Whereas in a train, slightly different, isn't it? So that's kind of the exterior of the bag. It's got these great A's, which are like the structural detailing. I think they're a really nice twist. They're quite subtle, but they add a nice structural detailing to the bag. The bag itself has this quite beautiful shape to it, almost a little bit like a butterfly or a dog bone, depending on which way you want to look at it, but it's very pretty. It doesn't have a zip closure, but it has a magnetic closure that sits at the top. It's a fairly, substantial closure. It's easy to use, and I like it quite a lot. And I do tend to find this bag is pretty secure on the whole. I've used it when I've been going to meetings in the city and everything, so I don't tend to worry about that from a security perspective. But if I was particularly worried, I could always throw it over my shoulder and keep my arm there like that. So that's the exterior of this particular bag. Then we get to the interior, and the interior is beautifully done and beautifully thought through. It has a number of different compartments. So you have a zip pocket on the back, which is quite a significant zip pocket. Can fit a phone, could fit a long wallet, could fit keys, etc. You then have a large compartment on the back, a zip divide, like so. Another compartment, which is the same size as the compartment on the back, so they're equal. And then you also have these two slip pockets, which again can fit phones, key holders, a card holder, those types of things. It's a lovely sort of champagne interior. I think different bags might have different interiors. My pink also has that champagne interior. And what I love about that is that it's somewhat of a wipe clean. I don't worry about it. I keep pens in this. I keep, you know, lunch in this. I'll put drinks in this. And as we all know, I love my Diet Coke. So there's always the potential of a Diet Coke spill, because I always carry that with me. Can't go anywhere without it. But it's beautiful, and you can compartmentalize. And where I was talking about security earlier, let's say you were walking with an iPad and you wanted to keep that more secure. Put it in the zip pocket, and then you put it over the crook of your arm. You're not going to be able to get that out. You're not going to be able to get that out. Again, if you have a phone or you have a wallet or you have something that you really want to keep that bit more secure, put it in one of the zip pockets. Put it in that zip pocket, put it in that zip pocket. So the only thing that I would say would be a real concern for me is from a weather perspective. But again, something like a laptop, I carry my laptop in a separate sleeve anyway. So just think about those things, because it is kind of an open air bag. But I've never found it to be an issue. And I use these bags all year round. I bought this one in January and I used it for a trip to Edinburgh in February. I never don't use them for any reason. I do have raincoats that I've bought for my bags as well, so I could use that. I've never used it for this. I don't worry about it. I just think they're absolutely great. The structure of them holds really well as well. So this bag is 18 months old, has been used, I would say, no less than 60 or 70 times, and it's still got this really great structure to it. The leather itself is looking beautiful. Yes, there's a little bit of creasing, but I think that still looks absolutely stunning. You've got this gorgeous, very simple branding here, and you've got these lovely little shields. You can also get the, there's an A with a bumblebee as well. I don't have any of those. If I'd got the pool blue, I would have got those, but I didn't buy it. But you've got this beautiful, very subtle branding. You can accessorize, as I have done here, or no accessories, as I have done here, or haven't done, should I say. But it keeps its structure, it keeps its look. It's a very elegant, very sophisticated, very timeless bag. If you buy this in a colour that you think will stand you in good stead for the next 10 years, because it's a colour you absolutely love, or it's something that matches your wardrobe perfectly, then I think these could last you best part of a lifetime, if I'm honest. And you can buy them in so many different variations. You can buy them in beautiful kind of like mock croc. I don't know if I've ever seen a mock lizard. I don't think I have seen a mock lizard. But then you can buy them in these pebbled leathers. You can buy them in these bright colours. You can buy them in more of the neutrals. Honestly, there is something for everyone. They do also do it in a midi size. I referred to the midi size earlier. My mum has actually just bought the midi size. Doesn't mean much to you. You've never met her, but I can assure you she's a lovely lady. She's bought the midi. She bought it in the cream style, in the cream colour. She's absolutely loving it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful bag. And that was when we went to London back in November. We were trying them on. She went home and bought the cream one. I didn't buy the pool blue, and I'm the fool. So there we go. Anyway, should have bought it, didn't. But I'm happy for her that she had the inclination and she bought it, because it was a good price and they're a great bag. I have two. Do I need a third? No. Do I want a third? Yes, I do, because I just think it is a beautiful, beautiful bag. I think it's a stunning work bag. These are best suited to capacity carrying. That's what I would say. If you don't need a large bag, it's not, unless you love the look, it's not the bag for you. I think this is a bag that needs to be filled. It needs to have stuff with it. If you love the look of a large bag, even if you don't fill it, then great. Again, it'll be fantastic for you. But if you love the look of a small bag, you only need a small bag, maybe look at the midi, because I do think it's a lovely style. But for me, just this, oh, it's stunning. Alternatives, I would say, from a pre-love perspective, because I don't know that they make it anymore, the Garden Party is always a good alternative. The Longchamp Rousseau is a good alternative. If you love Bottega, there are a couple of Bottega totes. I talked about one, and the name is escaping me. Talked about one about a month ago that's in this beautiful pink. I'll put a photo of it. That's an alternative, but it's, you know, nearly 10 times the price. So I just think, all in, value for money, capacity, look, feel, ease of use. This is a prime top tier bag. The brand is beautiful as well. The customer service is great. They have lovely in-store environments. They have a great shopping experience. You can get a bargain in a sale. There is no reason to not be looking at Aspinal of London. I think they have so much to offer, even if this isn't the bag style for you. Don't get me wrong. I get it. This won't be for everyone. These certainly won't. However, take a look. Their SLGs are gorgeous. Their homeware is gorgeous. They just do so many beautiful pieces that I think it's well worth you considering. I am ecstatically happy with mine. I am pissed at myself for not buying the pool blue and that cloud grey. I should have bought at least one of them. I'm going to be going on about that for a long time. I'm really annoyed at myself. But anyway, I didn't buy it. That's fine. But when you do think about the fact that, you know, one of those wouldn't have been too far off, you know, too much, I think maybe a bit less than what I paid for that Prada clutch that I recently unboxed. I mean, crazy. New from Boutique, non-sale, $675 for these. You can get them as little as about $250 in the sale, which is a fantastic, fantastic price. They sell Aspinal at Harrods, Selfridges, the Aspinal sites themselves. Yeah, well worth looking at, well worth considering. I'm ecstatically happy with mine. I absolutely recommend them if you are looking for this style of bag, but I also highly recommend the brand. Definitely, definitely take a look. Well worth it. You won't be disappointed. Really won't be disappointed. For what you get, for the money, phenomenal. Anyway, I told you I wasn't going to, you know, go on for too long, so I'm not going to. Let's call it there. Thank you so much as always for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Take care, everyone. Bye now.